Hi guys, it's Casey again. Okay, so I'm here with the Bargain Bead Box unboxing. I know everybody has pretty much unboxed theirs already, and I have actually had mine for about a week and a half. However, I have been working like crazy, overnights, 24 hours sometimes, and have not had a chance to open this and shoot this video. So I'm going to attempt that tonight. So the Bargain Bead Box is $17.95 a month. I know there are several YouTubers like Wendy Whitman who have a coupon for $2 off of your first box if you're a new subscriber. But they usually send about $60 worth of products, 50, 60, 70, somewhere in there, dollars worth of products. It is definitely worth the price that you pay for it. They always send high quality stuff. It's not super cheap stuff. The bicones might not be the best, but all the rest of it, the metals, gemstone beads, everything, some of the best you're going to find for that price. So like I say, the price again was $17.95. And it comes in this beautiful teal mailer. Sometimes it's a bright teal, sometimes it's this matte teal, but still gorgeous nonetheless. And then when you pull it out, it always looks just like this. And like I say, I've had mine for a week, but I haven't got to open it. And I didn't open it at all because I know exactly what's in it. I watched tons of YouTubers unbox theirs already, and I really wanted to unbox mine too, but I just have not had the time. So then you open it up. It's always in tissue paper, which is nice. You can use it again on something else. And you pull it out, and it always comes in this beautiful organza bag. This month's is this brown one because I already know that the theme is coffee shop, which you can also read on the side of my bead mat. But here is the little sheet that you get with it. I'm trying to, okay. And it has the Bargain Bead Box Coffee Shop. Your beads, sleek neutral tones of coffee and cream combined with coffee themed findings, perfect for crafting holiday gifts they'll wear year-round. Gemstone highlights include a full strand of 3mm finely faceted spinel beads, black spinel beads, 6mm banded agate beads, and matching agate teardrop pendant. You also find unique pieces like a pair of tiny porcelain mug charms, caffeine molecule pendants, faceted green line jasper beads, and extra large hook and eye clasps. Glass, crystal, and antique silver accents complete the collection. Okay, then you also always get a coupon for 30% off of their sister site, beadboxbargains.com. And you can use this as many times you want through December 15th, 2019. They also have a contest where you take a picture of what you have made and post it on their Facebook page, and you could win a $25 gift certificate. Sorry guys, I can't talk. This is actually my third shooting video of the night, and I'm doing it here because it's so cold at my house. So I'm actually at work, but I have some downtime right now, and I'm shooting this video. So this is what the back looks like. It's got this identification key, and it tells you everything that's in this box. So let me put that here for just a second. There's the bottom, and we will get on with it. By the way, their metal used is high quality pewter alloy with antique silver finish. It's lead free and nickel free on most things, and it has these little parentheses with what it is, and then cadmium free too as well in a lot of them too. So not all of them, but a lot of them. So just wanted to point that out. And it also says there's a double asterisk here, and it says agate is routinely heat treated and dyed, so it is likely these beads are color enhanced. The approximate retail value of this shipment is $61 and you paid $17.95. So like I said, well worth the money. Okay, let me set this aside and then we're going to get started. So, we dump all this out and we will see what we've got. Whoops, I missed one. Okay, now, I know this is number 1. So number 1 is 50 pieces of 8.5 millimeter snowflake spacer beads. And I actually don't have any of these in this size, so I'm glad to have these. They are quite large. So that is what those look like. And those just went all over. But that's okay. There's one on the floor, but I will pick it up in a minute. Then number 2 is 20 pieces of 7.5 millimeter dotted bead caps. Dotted bead caps, I'm sorry. So that's this one. Okay, and that is what those look like. Those are quite nice. I'm gonna say they're not my favorite I've ever seen, but still nice, and I do like bead caps. I feel like they give you pieces a more finished look. Okay, number 3 is 100 pieces of Chinese crystal bicone beads in white jade. And I absolutely love these. I think they are gorgeous. I want some more of them. So, there's those. And like I say, these are Chinese crystal, which are not the best bicones. Swarovski is going to be your best bicone. Austrian crystal is your second. So on and so forth. But Chinese is on the lower end, but they still serve a purpose, and they're still gorgeous. They're just not completely uniform. They work great as spacer beads. They work great as stringing projects. They're not going to work your best on your bead weaving. They're definitely not. But still beautiful. Okay, number 4 is 2 pieces of pewter alloy coffee cup charms. And I love these. I've seen them on everybody's unboxings, and they look like a little Starbucks cup, and they're so super cute. And then they say coffee along the side there with some little stars. So super cute. I love those. Cutest thing ever. So I've got to find something to do with those, and I actually want to make earrings of some sort with them. So there's those. Number 5 is a 15-inch strand of 3 millimeter finely faceted black spinel gemstone beads. So I guess that these have really tiny holes. At least that's what Wendy Whitman said when she used them. So there wasn't much she could use them on, because the only thing they would basically go on was bead stringing wire, or in a project where you bead weave with needle and thread. They would work great for that. So, but they're gorgeous. They're very sparkly. Love them. Okay, and number 6 is 2 pieces of 22 millimeter cut glass crystal teardrop beads in dark topaz. That's these, and I've seen quite a few variations of what people did with these, and they're gorgeous little teardrops. The holes are nice and uniform, and they're just beautiful beads. So there's those. Okay, number 7 is a 7.5 inch strand of 8mm jade finished glass beads in coffee. So that's these. These are beautiful beads as well. Bright and shiny in that lovely coffee brown color. And I'm not normally a person who's drawn to brown, but I love this strand. This strand is awesome. There's those. Then number 8 is a 7.5 inch strand of 6 by 4mm Chinese crystal rondelles in silvered evergreen. That's what it's called. Silvered. Sorry. Evergreen. So here are those. And they're that bright evergreen color. With the way my lighting is, it actually kind of looks black, but they are green with that silvered coloring on one side. So those are gorgeous as well. And I can definitely attest to the fact that they are green. But they're like a Christmas tree green. So there's those. Then number 9 is a 15 inch strand of 6mm polished agate round beads. So those are these. And just like those other jade finished glass beads in coffee, I love these. I've saw several people's strands, and I actually love the ones that look like they're messed up. So these ones, the ones that are different, they're beautiful, and there's such variations in this strand. And it's just a couple beads here or there, but it's so awesome when you get to see just the differences in the stone. Love them. Ooh, that almost looks like a labradorite bead. That's really cool. So there's those. Let me move stuff over. Okay. Then, that was number 9. Number 10 is 1 meter of still jewelry chain, approximately 4 by 3mm. So that's this. One of the great things about this subscription is that you get chain in every single shipment. You get 1 meter, which is approximately 3 feet of chain. So that's a couple of necklaces right there if you just used all chain. If you just hung one focal piece at the end and used all chain, that's at least 2 necklaces. Okay, then next we have 5 pieces of 24 by 26mm caffeine molecule pendants. Okay, so I've heard this all over the internet. Every time anybody has unboxed their box, they have all said that nobody would know what a coffee molecule is. And I agree with them. These look like abstract pieces of art. So, but they are cool and they do serve their purpose. There are some interesting things that can be done with them, and I have seen lots of people's that they've done with these. So, very interesting. But yes, I would have not known that this is a coffee molecule. The only people that are going to know this is a coffee molecule is people who really are in love with coffee and not just drinking it, like furthering their education on coffee. People who own coffee shops, and not those big brand coffee shops, not like Starbucks. They probably don't know what a coffee molecule is either, but like those more expensive high-end coffee brewer shops. One of my exes, his brother and his wife owned a coffee business, and they imported coffee beans from all over the world. and then they ground them themselves, and then they sold them in little bags to local coffee shops. And I actually got a bag and did not get to drink it. I was so upset about this, actually, because it got left behind when we moved, and it was a bag of coffee beans ground, and the retail value that they sold it to other stores for was $16. And it was not a lot of coffee. So I was super bummed that I didn't get to drink any of it ever. Okay, next is number 12, and it is 10 pieces of 17.5 millimeter coffee bean drops. Another thing I've heard about this box from all over is that these look like a certain body part. Not to be named on this channel, but they kind of do. Although, I would have actually known that they were coffee beans, just because I had that kind of first-hand knowledge of the coffee business with my ex's brother, and I actually got to grind my own bag of coffee beans when they gave me the bag of coffee beans. So I was really excited about that. It was a lot of fun to get to see the behind the scenes of that. So there's that. Next is 2 pieces of 38 millimeter hook and eye clasps. These things are huge, but they're very pretty. I love them. You definitely are going to have to find a special use for them. I know Wendy used one on a necklace, and she like pinched this together and then hung a dangle, which I thought was very creative. But these are really big. They're 2 finger widths, if you can see, but really fancy and pretty. So they can be used as a clasp on a necklace, or just like Wendy did, as a focal piece on a necklace with something dangling from it. However you want to use them, but they're very beautiful. I love them. Next is number 14, which is a 7.5 millimeter strand of 8 millimeter green, 7.5 inch strand, of 8 millimeter green, I can't talk anymore, I'm sorry, of green line jasper faceted round beads. Wow, that was a mouthful. Okay, so those are these. And I love these. I honestly don't think that they go with this theme at all, but they are gorgeous. I love the facets on them, and I love the differences in each bead. They're very gorgeous. But, like I said, I honestly don't think they go with this box at all, because everything else is brown. The only other thing that was green was those rondelles, and they're such a dark green that they almost look black, whereas this is a light green. Some of them have some dark green in it, but they're a lot lighter than that other green. So, I don't know what I'm going to do with them yet. Okay, number 15 is a 7.5 inch strand of 10 millimeter iced mocha agate beads. Oh, my gosh, I'm so tired. Okay. So here are these. If I can get this bag open. It's determined not to come open. So, these are interesting. They're like a matte finish. The feel of them is really interesting. It's honestly like you're touching smoothed over stone, and not like agate smoothed over, just like it's been filed down. And I don't know, I'm not really attracted to these beads, and we got some that were similar to it in last month's, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do with them. They're still pretty, and they're still really interesting. They're just not my taste, personally. So I don't know what I'm going to do with them yet. So there's those. And that was your last strand of gemstone beads. Then you have a 40 millimeter, approximately 40 millimeter agate teardrop pendant. And I've seen this in everybody's box, and it is gorgeous. So shiny and beautiful. I love the veining in it. So beautiful. And not sure what I'm doing with it yet, because I want to do something a little different than everybody else did. But gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous pendant. So that just gives me a glare from my phone. So there's that. And last but not least, these stumped everybody. And I thought they were simply adorable. I think they're the cutest things ever. But these are 2 pieces of approximately 18 millimeter handmade porcelain coffee mugs. And they're supposed to be charms. And they're just the cutest things ever. So, so cute. That's what they look like up close. And they're just so cute. They make you want to put them with your kid's doll set. So cute. So I can't wait to use those. Not sure what I'm going to do with them yet, but I can't wait to use them. So this was my haul from, or not my haul, my box from Bead Box Bargains. Wait, no, from Bargain Bead Box. Bead Box Bargains is their sister site, and I shop on there all the time. I actually have 3 hauls from there that I've gotten within the last 2 months. And they're huge hauls, and so I just haven't had the time to shoot that big of a video yet. But they're sitting on my desk, and I have not messed with them yet because I wanted to shoot videos on them. So here was all of this. I like and don't like this month's subscription. I love certain beads. Not sure that they all go together cohesively, but they're still all pretty much beautiful beads. The only one I'm even remotely really turned off on would be that iced mocha one. And it's, I don't know, I think it might be the finish that I just don't like. But everything else I think is gorgeous. I'm not drawn to blonde, to brown normally. But I think some very, very beautiful things can be made with this box. And hopefully I'm going to find something interesting to do with the mugs, the coffee beans, the molecules, and the other coffee charm-like things. Hopefully I can find something very interesting to do with those. So that was everything. If you like this video, please like it and subscribe to my channel. Share it with your family and friends. I would love to grow my channel if I can. And thanks